So it's time for week 5. I'm currently 4th in the leaderboard as you can see, though we are all very close by, as like even the 1-3, some of them have a shot at potentially getting in top 4. Like there is just the first one is 3-1, the last one is 1-3. 2 weeks left, so if everyone top loses and everyone at the bottom wins, we could end with all similar scores. Anyway, I'm facing 45 mice this week, so it's gonna be a very important match as both of us are top 4. If he wins, he's guaranteed in top cut. If I win, I probably have a good shot at getting top 4. And see, this is the team I've prepared. First of all, it's Froslass, it's my mega, so I'm bringing it, and it's gonna be with Weatherbolt, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam Protect. Thunderbolt is mainly to deal with Simispore. It's also effective against Aerodactyl, and it's also effective against Charizard, and so it pairs very well with the ice coverage. I was considering Blitzer, but I don't think it's going to be very effective between Charizard, putting Sun and making it inaccurate, my own Sand, their potential Wild Guard on Aerodactyl, and Sableye potentially also going for Sunny Day. So I opted for Ice Beam because most likely I'm not even gonna click that move, it's just gonna be there for Aerodactyl, but like Thunderbolt is equally fine, and most importantly for Digger's Spy, which I want to respect because I have multiple ground weaknesses. And Weatherball is there because it's a high power stab, but most importantly with Tyranitar can become a rock move and Oko Charizard. And I'm going modest for the damage boost, but max speed to outspeed my Infernape and Garchomp, potentially outspeed the Sylveon that's 85 speed. Their Sylveon, to be honest, could be faster to outspeed Infernape in Tailwind and also my Froslass, but there is not much I can do about that. Then there is Garchomp, which I've made Roseli Berry to tank Sylveon better. I do respect the fact they have a nerve on Aerodactyl though, so I've made a bulk that even without Roseli Berry can leave an Hyper Voice. Roseli Berry, if I recall correctly, is not enough to leave Hyper Beam, but still taking less damage potentially from Hyper Voice means I'm able to maybe tank an attack from Charizard as well. So that's why I opted for Roseli Berry. Rock Tomb is to hit Charizard. I didn't want to go for Rock Slide because Rock Tomb is a bit higher damage, and most importantly I'm respecting Wild Guard and I don't have enough move options, so I opted for that because I'm also going for Stomping Tantrum, which is there for neutral damage, stab, but most importantly to hit Lucario, also Luxray potentially, but it's like I don't expect Luxray to come, so it's mainly for stab and Lucario, which I do expect to come with either Sash or Scarf. Then there is Ironhead, which is there mainly for Sylveon, but it's also effective against Aerodactyl. And Ironhead is Tweet KO against their Sylveon. Also, I'm max speed to outspeed their Simispore, which is 168 if it's max speed, so I'm going max speed because I don't want to take a faster Icy Wind or Ice Beam. Then there is Tyranitar. I was a bit unsure between Chople Berry, Sash and Scarf. Mainly Chople Berry would have helped against Lucario, but there is also risk of a Nerve, and Sash was more consistent, but Rock Slide chip would break it instantly. So I went for Scarf, which can be helpful because if they don't have Tailwind, so for example against a Sableye Charizard lead, then Tyranitar can always pressure their own Charizard. Even if they go for Sunny Day, can always Rock Slide or Rock Tomb first, protecting my Froslass. Also would outspeed most of their team outside Aerodactyl and their potential Scarf Mons. It does outspeed Aerodactyl if it's Adamant, if they try and gamble on my Froslass not being that fast, but I would still expect them to be jolly. Also, I'm going Jolly Max Speed because this gives me the best odds to outspeed the Sylveon in Tailwind. I expect their Sylveon to be at least 85, maybe a bit faster to outspeed the Infernape. And if I recall correctly, they need the 15 EVs to outspeed this Tyranitar with Choice Scarf, which is a potential investment, but it's also not that small, so they might not think about it. They just need 14 EVs to outspeed Froslass in Tailwind, in which case it would tie with Tyranitar. But they also might just go stop with outspeeding Infernape. So I figured going max speed gave me the best shot of outspeeding the Sylveon in Tailwind and pressure with an Heavy Slam, which will not be enough to KO, but it's going to do a lot of damage, and it will bring it in range of even Mach Punch from Infernape. And it can die from Sand even, but like if I want to KO it before Hyper Voice, I can just Mach Punch plus Heavy Slam. And then there is Infernape, which is going to be Shuka Berry. This will allow it to leave a Digger's by attack if there is no Unnerve Aerodactyl on the field, and it's Fake Out because it's very useful of course, and Stone Edge is there because it can one-hit KO Charizard. I'm going Gang Shot to threaten a sweet KO on Sylveon, but most importantly I think like Gang Shot plus something like Iron Head or maybe even Weather Ball would be able to KO Sylveon. The bulk is to allow it to leave a dual wing beat, like it has a 2% to KO if it's Jolly Aerodactyl, and it's also enough to leave a Scald from Timid Simispur, and the speed is to be above my Garchomp as well as an 85 speed Sylveon in Tailwind. Mach Punch is there over Close Combat and those moves because I'm assuming if either Digger's by or Lucario is coming, at least one of them probably holds the Focus Sash or the Choice Scarf, and basically Mach Punch would allow me to tweet KO both of them, mainly because Close Combat would kind of be useless against a Focus Sash set if Mach Punch tweet KOs anyway. And it's also useful because if I bring like Aerodactyl to the Focus Sash, I can KO it first, and it's nice cheap damage around their Tailwind mode. And then there is Toxapex, which comes with a very weird set, which I'm hoping will surprise them and maybe even steal one game. Basically, with Poison Barb and Max Attack, Gang Shot will KO Sylveon. Like it's 93% on a decently bulked up Sylveon, so as long as I hit, I can one-hit KO it. And basically I expect that if I lead maybe Toxapex and delete Sylveon, they will expect a more passive set with Wide Guard, Toxic, and Leftovers, and they won't feel as threatened, while I can instantly OHKO them and remove probably the biggest threat to my team. And then of course I still have Wide Guard to protect my partners from Hyper Voice, Heat Wave, and Rock Slide. Recover to heal up, and Liquidation because as I have invested this much in bulk and I'm not running Leftovers, it didn't feel as worth to run something like Infestation, Toxic, Stockpile, and so on, while Liquidation basically does 84 to 99 to a bulkless Aerodactyl, which will bring it in Mach Punch range. It's also able to tweet KO Digger's By, and if I recall correctly, Lucario, but I don't think so, that's probably like a 3-hit KO. And it's also tweet KO Charizard if there is no Sun. Gang Shot with Poison Barb also actually tweet KOs if there is a Sun, because it basically ends up being very close in power because of Poison Barb and the higher base power. The bulk is basically to wall the best possible, like to have the highest chances of walling Charizard and Sylveon. Like this is 3-hit KO from Hyper Beam, Fairy Feather, Sylveon. It's probably like 4 or 5-hit KO, I think 5-hit KO from Heat Wave Charizard, about 3-hit KO from Weather Ball probably. So it becomes a decent switch in as well. Digger's By, even if I were to invest these 3+ point in defense, would have still been tweet KO, just a 10% damage difference. So I figured I was better off trying to wall the rest of the team. Like Aerodactyl does close to no damage to this. If they run a dual wing beat, it can 3-hit KO, but basically it dies before. And Scovillain comes with the Focus Sash and Chlorophyll set because I can abuse their Sun. With Focus Sash I can leave a Weather Ball and any single attack. With this bulk I'm going to leave a dual wing beat from Jolly Aerodactyl. And Flamethrower is there to when it KOs the Lucario as well as Victreebel. And Leaf Storm is there because I wanted a high base power move. This one will be able to KO Simispur as well as Digger's By. And then of course I have Rage Powder, and I'm running Worry Seed because I think I can leverage that if, for example, they're trying to use Victreebel to put my Pokemon asleep. I can use Worry Seed to wake them up, as well as I can use Worry Seed on Sylveon if there is no Tailwind and I'm faster, to remove Pixelate and make it useless. And I can also use Worry Seed on Sableye to stop it from using things like Anchor and Disable with priority. And the speed is enough to outspeed the max speed Victreebel. This way, if they reset Sun, my Scovillain will always be faster. And that's all. Hopefully I can win against the mice. I forgot to say my Garchomp is Sandvale, because Rough Skin would have been useful only against, I think, like a Lucario Focus Sash. Like, it would have been nice to break the Focus Sash, but it was very limited in usage with Sandvale, and if I can leverage my Sand, it could be useful, like, for example, even just making Hyper Voice 80% accurate, given I also have flinching moves, it can potentially bring the odds slightly in my favor, so I figured it would be better into more of their mons, like even just giving me higher chance of avoiding things like Heatwave and Rock Slide. It's appreciated in my opinion. So this is the team. Hopefully I can win it. Okay, this is actually very surprising. These are mostly the 6 I was expecting, outside of no Aerodactyl, which is very surprising to me. I thought that was a given, but that's fine. I'm just slightly saddened at this point because I had an amazing tech in mind which I didn't bring. But maybe if I win I can keep it for playoffs. But okay. So definitely leading Scovillain here. It's great against Silver, it's great against Sableye, as well as Diggersby, Lucario, also the Victreebel. Okay, so that sounds like a great lead, and then maybe I can lead with I'm slightly undecided. I definitely want I think Garchomp, Froslass, and Tyranitar. I might bring Froslass here, and actually maybe Garchomp. Yeah, I think I'll do Garchomp, Froslass, and Tyranitar in the back. Maybe Sableye has Fake Out, which could be slightly annoying. That said, outside of that, I think it's reasonable. Like, I don't have to worry too much about speed. Like, definitely one of Lucario or Diggersby is Scarf, and the other is Sash. But with this lead, like, I can definitely surprise them with Worry Seed. I do not expect them, like, they might have Fake Out or not, but I'm just gonna go for Fake Out Iron Head. Just sorry, meant Worry Seed and Iron Head. I expect like Reflect plus Hyper Voice maybe. I'll just do this and let's see how it goes. Okay, there is Fake Out, but it's on Garchomp, so that's completely fine. And Worry Seed, great. Okay, so basically Sylveon doesn't do anything now. Great. So right now I can maybe go for Leaf Storm plus Stomping Tantrum. I don't know the damage, but I'm expecting the Sylveon to switch out. Actually, is there a chance for them to bring in Charizard? Wait, how do I check Pokemons? I could actually just go for double Flamethrower and Rock Tomb. Whatever is switches out should be taking a ton from these. Okay, so no switch out. Okay, maybe I get to Worry Seed the Sableye, hopefully. Moonblast. Oh, okay, I did not expect him to run Moonblast, but it's actually fair, but I should leave these because of Rosalie Berry. Okay. I just took way more damage than I wanted, but well played on his side. I should have probably gone for Iron Head. What I can do though is Worry Seed the Sableye and bring in Yeah, not a great position. I should have gone safer here and maybe expected that. I'm just gonna go for Worry Seed and bring in Tyranitar. He's probably staying in and clicking Moonblast. Might go for a screen, so it's Fake Out Anchor. Hyper Voice Moonblast Squash. Okay. And I get to Worry Seed. Okay, great. Okay, let's see, probably it's gonna be, oh, Hyper Voice, okay, that's fine. And now I'm probably gonna, like, I'm definitely not in a great position against a Scarf Lucario. What I can do though is bring in Froslass now and basically heavy slam the Sylveon. So it's Fake Out Anchor Quash. It's probably maybe then Sunny Day, I assume. So no screens. Heavy Slam, so he stayed in with Sylveon. Okay. And that was faster. I have not revealed that I'm Scarf. Full play. Okay, so bad switch on my side and Froslass is dead. Okay. A critical hit. Okay, I was very surprised by the damage. That's a huge critical hit. Okay, I'm in a terrible spot right now. Because two of my Pokemons are basically dead to trade a Sylveon. Like, had he not quit full play, I was probably still in a bad position because of the full play. That said, it does mean it doesn't have any Sunny Day option. So Froslass is better than I thought, and I kind of regret not having a Sunny Day here with me as an option, given I didn't, what's it called? I didn't bring, sorry, I meant to say that I kind of regret not having brought Blizzard because it doesn't have Wild Guard nor Sunny Day. I'm definitely in a bad spot right now. I'm kind of hoping like it goes for Protect and Full Play, and I'm switching simply to respect to protect my Garchomp from Full Play, but I'm definitely in a terrible spot right now. Like I could have gone for double on the Sableye, but I don't think that would have KO'd. Okay. And I think at this point, I'm probably gonna try and fish for damage. Basically, with these, I mean Rock Tomb the Charizard. I kind of do expect it to switch out though. Let's see his Pokemons. If it's Lucario, like I probably want to Flamethrower that slot. Okay, so Rock Tomb Charizard and Flamethrower. Because I think that's probably worse than Digger's by. Yeah, it's not great, but I can probably do this. Okay, because of Chlorophyll, I become faster, and that means. Well, I mean, anyway, I was benefiting from Rock Tomb speed drop. I assume the double up is going to KO. But he actually did a good play by not switching, because now I'm in a slightly bad spot against a potential Scarfmon. That said, if he full plays Garchomp, I'm in a good spot against Scarf because I can KO with Scovillain, but he did target Scovillain, which is the right play, of course. So, I can win if it's not Scarf Lucario, and or Scarf, okay, like, this is obviously bad. The issue is if he's Scarf, he's winning because he gets to close combat the Tyranitar slot and full play the Garchomp. And this means I have to Rock Slide and Stomping Tantrum. I can hope for a full play miss or because of Sand Veil or Flinch. If he also has like Mach Punch, I'm Yeah, okay, so it's Scarf. I can still hope for Sandvale getting me to avoid his attacks, but it's not looking great. Okay, yeah, I get still 80% accuracy. The crit was definitely unfortunate because I lost Froslass just like that. But I've gained lots of great information in my opinion. Mainly the fact of I know the Sableye set and that it cannot change the weather, which is huge information. I've also learned that it doesn't have any screen option, which is also huge. I have to respect the fake out from Sableye though. Sorry for the mic, it died for a second, I don't know why. And I'm thinking... so, Infernape. Toxapex also looks great because I can gang shot KO or and it doesn't lose to anyone but Diggersby. So maybe I can do like Toxapex and probably like Tyranitar isn't as great as I was hoping because of the Scarf on Lucario, especially if I want to bring Toxapex. I need to maybe bring something else, like I can bring Froslass here with Toxapex. I think I definitely want Garchomp in the back and maybe Scovillain. I don't think he's gonna bring Victreebel now that I've shown him. I also have Tyranitar with, and most importantly, Scovillain Worseed with Chlorophyll. So I think I could maybe do something like this. Like this seems reasonable. It's probably Citrus Sableye, I think. Could be Roselli Berry, but that's important information I would have liked to learn. By bringing Toxapex, I'm risking a lot against these girls by right now, but I am also leading Froslass to kind of protect it. But yeah, it's not an easy position right now. The Fake Out plus Hyper Voice with Anchor is not easy to play around. I do get a reasonably safe play here with Liquidation and Protect, and then of course he gets to anchor me, but I get to switch out in case, of course. And he's probably gonna click like Meteor Mesh. Lucario is a very reasonable lead on his side, but I think it would have been bad against my previous lead because I would have gotten like 3 Flamethrower plus Stomping Tantrum, which would have been like would have positioned me well overall. Like even if he gets one, as long as I removed Lucario, it would have been a good trade for me, I think, because if I remove Lucario, like Tyranitar wins here. Okay, Liquidation does way less than I was hoping for, but it's probably a 3 to 4 hit KO depending on the roll. So I can maybe bring in Scovillain. I don't like the idea of losing Scovillain for nothing. Like Scovillain is great here, but I'm still gonna need to do this, and like it doesn't die to full play, and that's great. Maybe I could have, like, yeah, Meteor Mesh doesn't KO me anyway, so okay, the damage is great. So probably I just mean roll before. I can read him switching out. I don't think I want to risk that. I think I'm just gonna go for like Liquidation and Leaf Storm, I think. And then if he brings in Sylveon, I can Rage Powder and Gang Shot. Like, Sableye can't do much right now. Like, he can anchor me on Liquidation right now. Maybe he didn't. That's fine. Okay, Leaves or Miss, that's very annoying. The full play on Toxapex is nice because it means I can reach Powder Gang Shot next turn. But yeah, I'm very annoyed by the Leaves or Miss. So, of course, I don't wanna... I could just Leaf Storm and Gang Shot if I expect him to, you know, anchor me, I mean full play, which I can't expect. I can't expect him to go for full play and protect, honestly, but I don't want to risk it. The benefit is I could worry Seed Sableye and so on, but if I can bait him to attack right now, which seems it does, I can KO Sylveon in one turn, which is great. Anchor, yeah, perfect. I can't expect him at this point to bring Diggers by next game, maybe. Please hit this Gang Shot, please, I beg of you. Okay. And that's a 1-hit KO, which I'm so happy I managed to do, but because I'm sure I did not expect a Toxapex so offensive. But yeah, that's great. So I'm just gonna basically switch out Toxapex because I think Toxapex kind of wins alone here, and I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt on Charizard. I kinda risk like Heat Wave and full play on Garchomp. That's decent damage, but like the what's it called, the Toxapex should win alone. Like I just need a poison on the Sableye with Gang Shot. Also it protects, which helps me out, and it was reasonable as a play. Maybe he goes for full play on the on Garchomp. I'm gonna switch out. Like I know he has Quash, so he could like Quash Heat Wave. There is potential for Quash and Dragon Pulse if he's running that, which I do not know. But I think I'm gonna do this play, bring in Toxapex, guarantee that I have Snow in the end game. So there is Quash, but no Mega Evolution from his side, which is a good play. Oh, Weather Ball Ice. Oh, actually, extremely well played from Ice. I didn't think about it. I always forget about it. Okay. But that's fine. Like, of course, he's gonna Mega right now. Okay. But that's okay. I basically throw these. I think I should have probably never Mega Froslass and just clicked Thunderbolt. Okay, if I'm losing this, it's all on me. Like right now, it basically gets to Quash Weather Ball with Sunny Day. So I know Gang Shot Tweet KOs Charizard. Okay, yeah, I'm. This is all on me. Like I think I'm losing this at this point because of course he can always anchor me next turn, and I haven't thought this through. Like I didn't think about Weather Ball Ice. Oh, I just assumed it was gonna Mega. Oh, I should have thought about it better. Maybe like I should have just preserved Garchomp and stayed in with Toxapex and Froslass earlier on, clicking Thunderbolt, Liquidation and stuff. Protects? Okay. You want to ruin me? Full play. Okay. I kinda need to go for a double. Okay, yeah, I lost this. I feel so bad. Okay. So basically, in order to win now, I need to win next week. I mean, in order to make top cut. And okay, double protect, that's nice. If I get a double... It went for anchor. Okay, that's fair, I think. But yeah, that's the right play. Yeah, I'm definitely losing it anyway. So now I'm going 2-3, so I need to win next week to go 3-3 and hope I make top 4. Yeah, I've lost this. Okay. Yeah, it's a sweet KO. Oh, I've thrown game 2. Okay, yeah, no, well played by mice. I definitely threw this. Okay. Like, the turn I messed up was when I switched out Toxapex for Garchomp, because Garchomp was winning alone. I just feared, I don't know, like, it could die from full play and stuff like maybe Dragon Pulse, but he has Solar Beam. But yeah, so this is me messing up. Because, or like, even just not clicking the Mega button on Froslass that was winning me the game. I messed it up so bad. But yeah, good job on mice. The Weather Ball plus Squash play was great. I think, well, if I get to luck out the PPs with Protect and Stole the Sun, like maybe... No, I don't ever win anyway, because even if the Sun ends, he gets to do a Quash Heat Wave, and then he gets to full play me, even if I get all the Protects here. I still need to Protect, okay. Like, I need a triple Protect here, first of all. Okay, second double Protect, that's funny. Weather Ball, okay. Sun ended, okay, so he's probably gonna... So the Anchor ended as well. So I'm gonna go for Thunderbolt here, and it should Quash Anchor me. But like, even with just clicking full play, spam and Protect, like if he Protect starts and full play is doing a good play. Like, maybe I get the Protect here, and then he makes a mistake. Please Protect. Oh, please miss Heat Wave. Okay, non-miss. Yeah, well played from mice. Yeah, it's a shame I threw game 2. Okay, so very well play from him. Yeah, I'm very disappointed with the play made. I think I got too confident with the position after KOing Sylveon, and I underrated the Quash. I kind of forgot about potentially Quash from Weather Ball Ice, which is very annoying, and that's only on me. I can't do anything about it.